welcome back to your full crew. We are at SOF Week in beautiful Tampa. We are in the Quantum Systems booth, and I'm here with Dave Quantum. Dave, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So Quantum is our sponsor. We appreciate you. We really do. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself first, Dave.
So I've been in the business about 35 years, both manned aircraft and unmanned aircraft. I'm prior Air Force like you. And yeah, we love SOF Week. It's our favorite show of the year.
Well, I've been watching you. Quantum is all over the globe. They've been doing amazing things in Ukraine. I just saw you scored a giant deal in Spain.
Yep.
You just got another funding round.
Yep.
I mean, the sky's the limit for these guys. Tell us what's new at the show that you're revealing.
Yep. So we're at our basic aerial intelligence company, and we build VTOL drones. And at this show, we have a new offering called Twister. It's meant for squads and platoons. It's backpack portable, and we're releasing it here in America.
I love that. Now, do we have an example of Twister and someone to tell us a little bit about it?
We do. We have the best person to talk about that. That's our product manager for Twister, Aurora, which we'll bring on now. Okay,
awesome. Let's get that mic. Where is it? There she comes. All right, here she comes. So this is Aurora Denario,
Hi.
by the way, from Italy. We love that you're here, and you're the product manager for this, what we have behind us here.
Correct.
Twister.
That's the little Twister. It's a little platform, so it's a maximum 4 kilograms of maximum takeoff weight. It has a 1.25 wingspan. It can carry up to 350 grams, and as you can see here, is a tail sitter. So this makes it very interesting and very unique, something that it's very unique in the industry. So it takes off vertically and lands vertically, completely autonomously. You don't need to launch it, you do not need to retrieve it. So if you know the Vector, it has all the perks, but it's even more portable. So what happens is that Twister comes in a backpack that has the same dimensions of basically a carry-on luggage, and it's ready to be deployed. Our strategy is to be deployed at squad and platoon level.
Well, awesome. And Dave is behind us here. So wait a minute, let me move out of the way. He's got Twister, he's holding her up. Okay, I love this thing. And I noticed the wings, they bend in. That's what makes it so portable.
They actually disconnect. So
they disconnect?
It has a quick lock system, so you need no tools to assemble it. We can assemble it easily, a skilled person, in below 2 minutes, so it's ready for takeoff. It disconnects the wings, it disconnects the tail, it disconnects the nose and the battery, so it's a 6-part kit.
Wow, that is awesome. So this is your first time at this show?
Correct, it's my first time, it's great.
So have you seen a lot of interest in Twister so far since you just started?
I have to say it's a little bit stealing the show. So all of our products are pretty cool and of course very interesting. We also have the Vector AI nose here to present together with the Twister, but it's just a great platform because it's so small and the people can really see what it brings to the operator.
Well, I love what you're doing. Thank you so much for telling us a little bit about it. Appreciate you. Have a great rest of your show.
Thank you.
And we're going to hand you back to maybe swap that out, and we'll get Dave back in to kind of round us out here. So Dave, this is not your first rodeo here at SOF Week.
Not close.
Your impression of the show, how has it changed over the years?
I actually think it's gotten more diverse in the companies that are here. I mean, I probably started coming here 12 years ago, easily, and it's just grown and grown and grown. I think it's really the best show in the U.S. in my mind.
It's pretty cool.
Yes.
So having a lot of fun, really appreciate you. How can people learn more about Quantum Systems and reach you?
Well, we're on LinkedIn everywhere.
They are. That's how I get all my news.
People will see us on LinkedIn. We do a lot of media stuff. We have 2 shows coming up. We'll be at LandPack in Hawaii.
Ooh, nice.
And then we'll be at Quad A.
Okay.
Will be our next 2 shows.
All right, awesome. Will you be at Exponential perhaps?
We will not be at Exponential
Not this year.
No,
okay, well, sorry to miss you
Did
there.
not work out.
Yeah, understand. You're all over the place though. So find them on LinkedIn, check out their website, look at the new Twister. Thank you so much, Dave. Really appreciate you.
Always a pleasure.
All right, man. Thank you. Speaking of media, we have the guy that is doing the daily here. been doing it for 3 years at SOF Week.
Hi.
John McBride from Military Embedded
I call
Systems.
myself John McHale.
Oh my God, John McBride is Drone Jesus. I just called you John McBride. I'm sorry.
He's
John
not-
McHale.
yeah, he's
so.
the drone Jesus? Is that
He
what it
is. He's the
Okay.
drone Jesus. Like,
Well, moving
he's
on to
got
less
long,
religious things.
flowing hair.
Okay.
So this is not John McBride. This is
No.
John McHale from Military Embedded Systems. So John, tell us a little bit about what you guys are doing with Military Embedded at this show.
We are the official SOF Week Show Daily. We produce the show guide. We also produce the daily newsletters, a morning update and an evening update that go out to all the attendees. And this is our 3rd year doing it. The show is growing. GSOF has done a great job in growing this event and putting the spotlight on special operations.
Absolutely. Now, speaking of which, like I said, you've been doing this for 3 years.
Yeah.
How has the show evolved over time? In other words, what are you seeing this year that's different from previous years?
What I see growing every year, just on this exhibit floor alone, and kind of this is an example of it here at Quantum Systems, is the growth of uncrewed systems and autonomous systems, as well as AI, becoming the fastest growing part of the special operations arsenal. And it was even addressed today during the keynote sessions by Secretary of Defense Hegseth and by General Fenton, talking about how we have to get technology more quickly into the hands of our warfighters, using the Ukraine as an example of how they fielded drones so quickly. So that's become a big push. They're looking to kind of change the way procurement is done. And of course, special ops are always the first line to test out any of this technology and put it to use.
Yeah, 100%. The other thing I heard actually from the stage, not just from the SecDef, from many others, it's not just autonomy, it's not just AI, it's counter UAS.
Right.
What we're seeing overseas, people are really looking to protect their assets from drones, not just deploy drones. And I think that's like, if I'm just going to pick 3 things, I think that's number 3.
And I would say counter UAS on the move, which goes well with special forces. And if actually one of her next guests has a radar that works with counter UAS on the move, and that's Echodyne. So I'm just kind of giving them a little bit of a plug.
Well, you know, that's a great segue, actually.
I think so.
So tell people how they can learn more about Military Embedded, get your newsletter,
Sure,
find
just
out
go to
about you.
militaryembedded.com, and if you're an attendee of the show, you will be getting a newsletter in your inbox every day. So
And
see
the
you around.
beautiful guide.
Our show guide, we produced the show guide for the show. That came from us.
Yeah, awesome.
Thanks, Dawn.
Well, thank you so much. John McHale, not McBride. So
Yes,
awesome to have
exactly.
you. All right.
Thanks, Dawn.
And fun fact, by the way, I was on one of his videos. When's that going?
That's already out. Well, now
It's
the
already
newsletter
out.
this morning.
Where can people find it? On YouTube?
You can find it on YouTube or at militaryembedded.com.
All right, well, check that one out.
Thank you.
That's a good one.
Thanks.
All right, thanks, John. All right, we've got Leo McCluskey. We've got more show and tell happening here momentarily. Moving on over so we can get you in the frame. Leo, tell me about yourself.
Hello, my name is Leo McCluskey. I'm here representing Echodyne. We are a designer and manufacturer of a highly innovative radar, as you can see behind me here, which is ideal for warfighter safety.
Amazing. Now, you guys have a booth here. You have got a meeting room where all kinds of things
We're busy
going
all
on.
day here,
You're
indeed.
busy all week.
All week.
Yeah, yes.
It's a very good show. It's a great show to meet the community here.
Excellent,
Yes,
excellent.
indeed.
So, what are you most excited about with this particular show?
I think what's really exciting is the number of small portable systems that are really bringing technology down to the individual dismounted soldier and allowing them to have the foresight really to not only maintain safety, to take action against incoming threats with reliability and precision.
Yeah, I mean, would you agree that counter UAS and just airspace awareness is a big topic at this event?
Absolutely, and it's really multi-domain awareness. So as much as we hear
Good
about
point.
drones in the air,
Good point.
there's things on the ground, there's things moving around everywhere. And it's
Underground, by the way, I just saw a
Underwater.
company that's making a drone that swims underwater, that jumps out and can fly in the air and go back underwater.
Yes, and so really what you need is technology that's going to detect anything that moves. And so radar is always going to be a key piece of that.
100%. So, how can people learn more about what you're doing? Where else can they find you?
Sure, echodyne.com is always the place to find us. We're at a number of shows. We'll be at Exponential in a couple of weeks, which we'll see you.
Yes, by the way, he's
Law Tech Connect. He's
on our faculty.
Looking
so,
forward to that.
yeah.
It'll be a great event. And then we've got AUSA, DSEI in London, a number of events where you can find us throughout the year.
Amazing. And in terms of your website or email, how else can people?
Echodyne.com would be the best way to get us, or Leo at echodyne.com. Please reach out to me directly. I'll be happy to take it.
And fun fact, if you're nice to him, they have really cool socks that
We
say
do have some
Radar
good swag.
Love.
Yeah, yep.
I'm just
wearing
saying,
some.
Oh, he's wearing some?
I got my radar logo on.
Oh my God. All right, you might have to lift your leg up. Are you that flexible?
I'm not sure I'm that
okay,
flexible.
all right, forget it. Forget it. It'll be too hard to do. Anyway, great to see you. Thank you
Dawn.
so
Always
much.
great to see you. We'll
All
see you in
right.
a couple weeks.
Absolutely. We're
Okay.
going to swap out that mic, and we are giving it now to not one, but two guests from Defense Solutions. They are also doing counter UAS and also brought their show and tell along. How convenient is this that we have a little table behind us? All right, so wait a minute. Come on in, guys. All right, I'm going to get in the middle. All right, this is working. There we go. Look, it's like a family of systems, but it's like a family of, I don't know, Defense Solutions. So first of all, Troy, tell them a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm Troy Kears. I'm the Federal Sales Director here at Defend. I've been here for about 2.5 years now.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Hi,
Brett.
Brett Feddersen, Vice President of Strategy and Government Affairs. Happy to be working with Don quite a bit. And again, with Exponential, just like Leo said, we'll see you out in Houston.
I think we have a joint force right here.
We do.
Okay, Army,
Yep.
Air Force, Navy. Go team. All right, so anyway, all right, so you guys have a booth this year. Is this your first year here showing?
It is
SOF?
not. No, I
Oh.
think it's actually our 4th or 5th year.
Oh my
so
gosh.
We've kind of grown up as a small company, but now the standard. Everybody knows that our company's been around and is going to be around for a long time. So
Yeah.
more good stuff to come. But yeah, we have the system behind us, which is
Yeah,
the
so I'm gonna
Enforce Air.
I'm gonna duck. Go.
The Enforce Air 2. It's an RF cyber takeover solution, non-kinetic, low cost, obviously, when it comes to your shots. You don't have to spend a lot of ammunition. It's just going for sure power. So happy to have it and show it.
And I'm back up. I'm like a Muppet. Keeping it real, everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
So you've been here before, 4 or 5 years, veterans of this group. What do you think has changed over time?
Yeah, so I'll start with that. It's the priority. You know, this is the first time SecDef came and actually did an opening statement. And
Yeah, that
SecDef
was-
it mentioned
yeah.
counter UAS. It's a priority. The White House has mentioned it as well. You know, we had Melissa Johnson, CTO for SOCOM, stop by at AT&L. Stop
yeah.
by and talk to us as well. It's a lot more, I think, pressure on everybody to get both kinetic and non-kinetic solutions that they can use both abroad in conflict as well as here in the U.S. with bases.
Well, and it's nice to hear some of the acquisition authorities they're trying to leverage to make that happen in a quicker manner. The Softworks briefing was amazing on how they leverage a partnership intermediary agreement or a PIA right here in Ybor City in Tampa to work with companies. Really cool. So, Troy, your impressions of the show so far?
Oh man, my impression of the show, it's awesome. It's really packed. A lot of people are interested about the new technologies that are coming out, especially for 2025. Not just for this year, but also for the future as well.
Very cool, very cool. All right, so mentioned AVSI Exponential. That is going to be on one of our panels there. Super excited to have you on that threat panel.
Good team.
It's going to be an amazing event as well. But in the meantime, how can people learn more about Defense Solutions and where can they find you?
Oh, sure. We stop by our booth at 2221, right? And you can learn a little bit more about our counter UAS from our cyber takeover. It's very, very unique and it's very, very something that you'll be very interested to know about, right? We're not a non-jamming, non-kinetic cyber takeover for counter UAS.
And they can get a hold of us at d-fendsolutions.com. I'm more than happy to talk to you. Leave a note there.
And by the way, Defend is a platinum sponsor of Autonomy Global. I've been writing a monthly blog on counter UAS, so not surprisingly, counter UAS is one of our top topics on the site right now, which we launched on January 1st. So thank you so much for that, and appreciate you guys coming out.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome to have you.
You too.
All right, have a great
Thank
rest
you.
of your show.
Appreciate it.
All right,
We'll
see you again soon.
Enforce Air, Defend.
All right. We're going to go with Drone Shield next. So we've got Tom Brandstetter, and you can clip that on, or there we go. All right, Drone Shield.
Awesome, Don. Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
This is fun.
absolutely. So you guys are in this kind of protective space as well. So many things going on. I know you've got headquarters in Australia and the United States. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself and then also what Drone Shield is doing.
Absolutely. So Drone Shield is a counter unmanned system solutions provider. We've been in the space since 2014. We have an international presence. Our main headquarters is out of Sydney, Australia. Our U.S. office is out of Warrenton, Virginia. A team of over 300
teammates, so we're having a lot of fun in the space. Some of the capabilities that we bring to the table, we try to meet the customer where they are, meet that end user where they are based on a mission set standpoint. So we provide advanced RF detection capability, we provide advanced RF defeat capability, strong integration capabilities there, but we do that across dismounted systems, on the move capabilities, as well as base defense or critical infrastructure protection type configuration. So it's a big space, a lot of customers to try and support, so we're having a great time.
Well, and this is a big customer base, and I saw you guys out in force at drone responders as well,
Yes.
so public safety is an area of interest. Speaking of interest, are you seeing interest? Because we're hearing from the stage, we're hearing from high-level officials, counter UAS is important. How's that going?
Yeah, it's big. The requirements have matured really nicely. For us, it's a matter of trying to meet that end user where they are. If you look at the SOCOM community as a whole, lightweight tactical style operations, and a lot of our product line fits right in there.
Yep.
But one of the key takeaways is being able to maintain that frequency agility as you start to see a lot of these new and emerging threat profiles
Yes.
out of Ukraine and elsewhere, not only on the UAS side of the house, but also on the unmanned ground vehicles, unmanned surface vessels. That multi-domain style threat is starting to emerge pretty rapidly. So we're in a real nice space to address a lot of those threats.
Yeah, 100%. How can people find out more about Drone Shield and learn more?
We're all over the socials, so LinkedIn, you can meet us at droneshield.com, info@droneshield.com. We got a team ready to support you, so happy to connect with you when the time comes.
And you know, a lot of my followers are also fans of Tom Adams, who works with you. I know Tom couldn't make it today, but you can see Tom live at Law Tech Connect at Exponential.
Yeah.
He's on one of our panels. You guys are sponsors, appreciate you. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
Great to meet you, Tom.
Awesome, Doug.
All
Appreciate
right,
it.
thank you. All right, I don't know if Red Cat and Paladine AI want to do this jointly. Yeah, all right, so we got Red Cat first. We got, come on down. This is Stan Nowak.
Hello, everyone.
He is from Red Cat.
I am the Vice President of Marketing for Red Cat Holdings. We're here in booth 1837, co-exhibiting with Paladine AI to show off our short-range reconnaissance drone technology, which was recently awarded the program of record for short-range reconnaissance by the U.S. Army. And so we're here to talk about the drone itself as the hardware portion, and then we'll have Paladine come on and talk about the AI and software portion of the drone.
Now, what is the name of this drone?
The drone is called Black Widow.
I love it. I love the name.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
it's
need
so
to be really
cool.
aggressive.
Yeah, it's like,
and,
ooh, yeah, we'll bite you and you're never going to live again. Like, you're dying,
Well,
for
what's
sure.
interesting is that Black Widow is part of what we call the Arachnid family of systems, which,
Oh.
which includes other spider names as well. As you know, it's probably very hard to actually name drones this in this day and age.
Yeah.
But yeah, we came up with a good nomenclature, so the customers seem to like it, so we're very proud of it.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about the Black Widow. I know you have a big announcement with Paladine AI for this show, but just maybe, some of the features of it.
Sure. Again, the drone was purpose-built for the frontline warfighter, right? So it's field repairable, which means that the warfighter themselves can actually repair it themselves on the field, and not if something breaks like a motor arm or a gimbal assembly, they don't have to ship it back to us. They can fix it themselves out there, which keeps them back in the fight.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, our business model is a flying cell phone model. So just like your cell phone, you have accessible apps for any single type of task that you want to do. We actually provide that for the warfighter, and so last year we formed an industry consortium called the Red Cat Futures Initiative, which brings together best-in-breed technologies from AI, machine learning, 3D mapping, and so on, and all that technology is now funneled through our drone, which we become the carrier for. So the warfighter really benefits from this technology.
Okay, amazing. So how's the show going for you? What are you hearing, like on the floor, maybe at your booth or otherwise, that you think is kind of important this year?
So what we see important for, especially the SOF warfighter, is reduction of cognitive load, which is why we partner with companies like Paladine AI, right?
Gotcha.
It's like, let's let the drone handle the burden.
You're right.
So that the warfighter can be soldier first.
You're right.
And they can do the jobs that they're necessary to do, and we can actually take that burden off of them and allow things like AI and machine learning to actually take that burden on, and provide them with the intelligence they need to make critical decisions, which hopefully ends up saving lives. That's really what the business we're in, is saving lives.
Yeah, 100%. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The last thing I want to mention is this morning we unveiled a veteran outreach initiative, where we're unveiling a Red Cat Cabernet Sauvignon. The proceeds of that wine actually go directly into veterans organizations, and we're going to be coming out with that coming soon in the next few weeks. We'll have that for sale on our website. And again, all the proceeds go to various veterans organizations that we're partnering with.
I'm not, truth be told, I'm more of a bourbon drinker, but
Maybe that's the next step.
that might have to be, but I might have to buy this wine. So I love that idea. That's so cool.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for what you're doing to support our vets.
Really appreciate it.
And of course our frontline troops as well. So
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. So how can people find your website?
So www.redcat.red/veteran-outreach, and you'll see everything about the outreach program, as well as the wine that we're going to be coming out with in the next couple of weeks.
Okay, wine aside, how can they learn about the Black Widow?
Black Widow, again, redcat.red/black-widow. You can learn all about the aircraft itself and the SRR program that we won the program of record for.
Okay, super cool.
Sure.
Thank you so much. What an honor,
Thank you so
privilege.
much. Yeah.
Thanks for being on the show.
Yeah, thank
All
you.
right, we've got Thomas Brown. He is from Paladine AI. So you've integrated AI, which by the way is the other buzzword, one of three
Yes.
for this show, into their drone. So tell us a little bit about yourself and your company first.
Sure. Yeah. Thanks for having me. So, as you said, my name is Thomas Brown, and I represent Paladine AI. We're a company based out of Salt Lake City. Really happy to be here. I was actually stationed here at SOCOM in 2014 as when I was an active duty naval officer. It was an explosive ordnance disposal specialty.
EOD. Wow.
And
Underwater.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh my gosh, like in the suits and everything.
So exactly. So we were trying then to build an Iron Man suit at SOCOM, and I was part of that project.
Wow.
And that's really what drew me here to Tampa, and I've been a part of the extended Tampa community and love coming back to SOF Week ever since that time.
That's amazing. So what does this AI do? Because AI is the buzzword, but like it means many things to many people. In terms of the Black Widow, like what power are you bringing to that platform?
Yeah, it's a great question, and it really matters because we're differentiated quite a bit from most of the AI that people think of in terms of large language models and everything. We're doing AI in the physical world, so we are putting AI on the platform itself using an edge processor, and we're collaboratively enabling those aircraft to conduct ISR with only one operator.
Oh wow, okay, so one to many.
Exactly, we're bringing the one to many to life.
That is amazing.
Yeah, it's great.
So like many Black Widows flying through the air at one time using your AI.
Yep, self-orchestrating to assign targets and maintain custody of those targets between each other. And we can also incorporate disparate hardware systems outside of Black Widow, but we love Black Widow and what it's bringing to the warfighter.
Okay, so cool. Now, does this AI translate, you're from the Navy, you're EOD, to underwater, like multi-domain other systems as well?
We haven't gotten there yet, but
Yeah.
we would love to explore opportunities. So if someone is interested in partnering, we'd be all about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
very, very cool. So in terms of AI that you're seeing at the show, like what else are you seeing, because everybody's talking about it, at this show for AI?
Yeah, admittedly, I haven't left the booth much.
That happens.
So
it's a blessing and a curse of having a booth.
So I've got to get out and learn a bit, but certainly I'm excited to see what everyone else is thinking about and what's getting announced. I've seen a few announcements drop, but just haven't had a chance to walk around much yet.
All right, well, hopefully you'll get to do that. Maybe you'll get some partners on this floor.
Yeah,
I hope you do. Maybe from this show. But tell people how they can learn more about what you're doing and how they can find you.
Sure, yeah. You can find us on LinkedIn, Paladine AI, 2 Ls. You can find me, Thomas Brown. Feel free to connect, drop me a message. Our website, paladineai.com. We have our pilot software, which is the name of it, for consumption there. And then we also have another software product for industrial robots that enables things like aircraft maintenance and other mission sets that aren't necessarily as core to SOF, but they are for the greater DoD enterprise.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. It was
Thank
great
you
to
for
meet
having me. I appreciate
yeah,
it.
absolutely. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have Carly Jones.
Hello.
From Carasoft.
How is everybody?
All right, yay. So a lot of you have met Carasoft at many other events. This is one of your premier showcases.
Yes.
How many partners do you guys have here?
Oh, I want to say a little over 30, 40. We have a lot. Easily a lot of vendors we're helping support. Upstairs, downstairs, across the street, we're everywhere.
Yeah. You make a good point, because not only are they taking up the Tampa Convention Center, I say they, not just Carasoft, but everybody here. There's the JW Marriott. There's the Marriott Waterway. I mean, it's really spread out over the city. It's almost like, in my brain, like a mini CES, but for special operations.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And Carahsoft, you guys are not only hosting a booth and supporting your partners, many of whom, by the way, are AI companies. Yes. This morning with Artemis Federal. It was called AI Sun Tzu and the Art of AI or something. And I'm writing an article about it because I loved it so much.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But they have an executive briefing series.
Yes.
What else are you guys doing here?
We have a executive briefings. We have those. We're supporting a bunch of vendors downstairs. We have a networking reception at the Florida Aquarium tomorrow, which is so exciting.
Yep.
So we're doing a lot here. We're just having a great time. This is my first time. Never been to SOF.
So this is your first time.
Yes, so it's very new. I'm not overwhelmed, but I'm like, everything's here. Everyone's here.
Everyone is here.
Yeah.
So you've been to Commercial UAV, you're coming back.
Yes.
You've been to Exponential, you're supporting Law Tech Connect. In terms of uncrewed technologies, what are you seeing around here?
I'm seeing a lot of new things that I've never seen before.
Yes.
Like you said, the underwater drone.
Underwater one that pops up.
I've seen that one. There's one, I'm drawing a blank.
There's ground robots.
Yeah, there was one right in front of me earlier.
Swimming robots. There's
everything.
Flying robots. I mean, they're all over the place. And of course, a lot of guns.
Yes. Oh my
goodness. A lot of big
security
guns.
Get in here.
Some of which, and security get in here, of course. But some of those guns are putting on these robots.
Awesome.
So it's kind of interesting times.
Yeah. And a lot of like you said, the AI everywhere. Here. The ones for special operations.
Yes.
I'm drawing a blank, but for defense operations and stuff that. It's crazy.
It is.
For the autonomy and everything.
Autonomy.
It's awesome.
AI. Counter UAS.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 words of the day. If this was Sesame Street, those would be your 3 words of the day. For sure.
Hearing all
that. So, how can people learn more about Carahsoft and tap into what you're doing?
You can reach us at www.carahsoft.com, and you can look at any of our thousands of vendors we support. I'm on the autonomy and robotics team, so if you just look up carahsoft.com/drones, you'll be able to get to that.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Carly.
It was nice
Wait,
to see
didn't you have something to show everybody?
Oh, yes.
Wait a minute, she's coming. So it's a little baby Carahsoft shark.
Come to our booth,
all right.
741.
How cute is this guy? All right, so I have to say, I came through security. This is a true story, and you're not even going to get it either.
Gosh.
I'm like, don't worry, it's just a land shark. And then the kid looked at me, because he's a kid, like 20 years old. And I'm like, okay, that was a Saturday Night Live joke from the 1970s. Clearly you don't get it.
Went right over my head.
Get your land shark at the Carahsoft booth. I love it. I got myself one.
And come to our reception tomorrow.
There you go.
6 to 9.
All right. Thank you so much, Carly.
Nice to see you.
Thank you. All right. And last but not least, pulling up the rear, we got Gil Adcots. He is from Heaven Drones, HEVEN. I love what these guys are doing. They have been doing this for years. I see you at the AFA Warfare Symposium. Now I see you here. Of course, you've been at Exponential and other shows. Hydrogen. Tell everybody what you're doing.
So, thank you, Don, first of all. It's great to see you here. Like, we've seen you all over the U.S.
Yes.
And different events, but really, so Heaven was founded just over 5 years ago now, with the intent of taking drones beyond what we call flying cameras. Systems doing things in the sky. We had a few challenges we needed to solve to do that. The first one was being able to lift things. Today you can see at our booth our H100, which is able to lift over 70 pounds of payload.
Wow.
Yeah, in a multi-rotor, different missions being used all over the world right now. The next key thing is flight time. Batteries have their limitations.
Yes.
JP8, any other fuel sources have their limitations. We needed to figure out how to get more power out of the finite space that we have in UAS. And that's how we got to hydrogen. We've been involved with hydrogen now for about 4 years of our journey. Been growing hydrogen in the technology itself, as well as technologies to create hydrogen so that the end user is not reliant on a supply chain that has its limitations, but actually can create hydrogen anywhere in the world with just water and energy to be able to operate systems.
That's amazing. I love what you're doing. Fun fact, you don't know this, I was on the Military Embedded Systems magazine little podcast, and it's already on their YouTube channel, and I gave you guys a shout out.
Oh, thank you.
Because not many people are doing hydrogen, and you guys are taking it to a whole new level. So you're walking around the floor. I'm assuming you're not seeing a whole bunch of hydrogen other people.
I am not.
You're not. So tell everybody like what you are seeing and what really has left an impression with you from this show.
So I'll say the conversations at our booth are really, I haven't been able to get to it out too much.
Yes, another person stuck in their booth.
It's the first day, I'll get it.
Yeah.
The real conversations around not just the capability in that we can create systems, but can we repeat creation of the systems? We're talking about what does UAS look like when we're talking about the hundreds and the thousands and the manufacturability. And so actually, I'm not sure if you're aware, Don, we just announced, I think last week, we just acquired another company.
I did see that. Yeah, tell them about
so we
it.
acquired a company called Zephyr Flight Labs.
That's right.
So today the first time we're showing their systems together with ours, and they're also in hydrogen UAS. And what that, amongst other things, a lot of great things that the Zephyr team has brought to Heaven is manufacturing capabilities here in the US to be able to not be reliant on outside countries. Obviously, today's political realm has changed dramatically, and we need to be able to support that with manufacturing here at home.
Yeah, that's awesome. Very, very good. So how can people learn more about Heaven Drones? Where can they find you?
So we're here at the show, booth 1441, online heavendrones.com, Heven drones.com.
Yes.
And we're happy to be reached out to and continue the conversations.
Awesome. Well, thank you again. Thank you so much. Great to see
Don.
you, my
You
friend.
too.
Yeah. All right. That's all she wrote, everybody. Another great full crew from an event. This is SOF Week in Tampa, Florida. We appreciate Quantum Systems. You are looking at, well, lots of people see that. Lots of people looking at the Twister. And it is the big thing that they have announced during this show. So we are out here